There are places on Earth so dangerous that one wrong step could cost you your life. An island ruled by deadly snakes. A lake that can preserve dead animals in eerie detail. A nuclear reactor that will remain hazardous for thousands of years. A tribe that has rejected the modern world for over 60,000 years. These aren't scenes from a horror movie. They're real places that exist on our planet. Places where nature, history, and human mistakes have created some of the most terrifying locations ever known. Let's begin our journey through the most dangerous places on Earth. Snake Island, Brazil. About 35 kilometers, 22 miles, off the coast of São Paulo. Brazil lies an island officially known as Ilha da Queimada Grande. At first glance, it looks like paradise. Dense rainforest, rocky cliffs, crystal blue ocean, but almost nobody is allowed to set foot there. Why? Because the island is home to thousands of golden lancehead pit vipers, one of the world's most venomous snakes. These snakes evolved in isolation after rising sea levels trapped them on the island thousands of years ago. With almost no land predators and limited prey, they developed extremely potent venom capable of rapidly immobilizing birds. Although stories claiming one snake per square meter are likely exaggerated, researchers estimate the island contains several thousand snakes. Brazilian authorities strictly control access, allowing only a small number of scientists to visit under special permits. Local legends tell of a lighthouse keeper and his family being killed by snakes, but historians have found little evidence to confirm the story. Whether true or not, one fact remains. Snake Island is one of the last places you'd ever want to be stranded. Lake Natron, Tanzania. The water glows red. The shoreline looks covered in white ash. Dead animals appear frozen in time. Welcome to Lake Natron. Located in northern Tanzania, this highly alkaline lake has a pH reaching over 10 and temperatures exceeding 60 degrees C, 140 degrees. The extreme chemistry can preserve animals that die in the lake by coating them with mineral deposits, creating the eerie appearance of stone statues. Photographer Nick Brandt famously captured these haunting images, leaving millions shocked around the world. Yet this seemingly lifeless environment hides an incredible secret. Every year, nearly 2.5 million lesser flamingos breed here. The harsh conditions keep most predators away, turning one of Earth's most hostile lakes into the world's largest flamingo nursery. Even in the harshest environments, life finds a way. Chernobyl Reactor Number 4. At 1:23 a.m. on April 26, 1986, an experiment went catastrophically wrong. Reactor number 4 at the Chernobyl nuclear power plant exploded, releasing enormous amounts of radioactive material into the atmosphere. Hundreds of thousands of people were eventually involved in emergency response and cleanup. Entire cities were abandoned. Families left everything behind. Today, the nearby city of Pripyat remains frozen in time. Radiation levels have decreased significantly in many areas, but parts of the exclusion zone will require careful management for generations. Chernobyl remains one of humanity's greatest technological disasters, and one of its most sobering lessons. North Sentinel Island. Hidden in the Bay of Bengal lies one of the most isolated places on Earth. North Sentinel Island. Its inhabitants, the Sentinelese people, have lived largely isolated from the outside world for thousands of years. Every attempt at unauthorized contact has been met with resistance. In 2018, American missionary John Allen Chow illegally traveled to the island despite repeated warnings. He was killed shortly after landing. Indian law now strictly prohibits anyone from approaching within several kilometers of the island. The reason isn't simply to protect visitors. It's also to protect the Sentinelese from diseases to which they may have little or no immunity. Sometimes, the most respectful thing humanity can do is stay away. The Door to Hell, Turkmenistan. In the middle of the Karakum Desert burns a crater locals call the Door to Hell. The crater formed in 1971 after a Soviet drilling operation caused the ground above a natural gas pocket to collapse. Engineers reportedly ignited escaping methane, believing it would burn out quickly. More than 50 years later, the fire is still burning. The crater stretches roughly 70 meters across and glows brilliantly against the dark desert sky. Scientists have even discovered microorganisms living in the extreme environment nearby, reminding us that life often survives where we least expect it. The Mariana Trench. Nearly 11 kilometers beneath the Pacific Ocean lies Challenger Deep, the deepest known point on Earth. The pressure here exceeds 1,000 times the atmospheric pressure at sea level. Without specialized equipment, survival would be impossible. Only a handful of crewed expeditions have reached the bottom. Yet despite decades of exploration, scientists know more about parts of the moon than they do about the deepest ocean. Strange creatures adapted to crushing pressure continue to surprise researchers. Even today, the Mariana Trench remains one of Earth's greatest mysteries. Unit 731. Some of the most terrifying places aren't dangerous because of nature. They're dangerous because of people. During World War II, the Imperial Japanese Army operated Unit 731 in occupied China. There, thousands of prisoners were subjected to horrific biological warfare experiments. Victims were infected with deadly diseases. Others underwent brutal medical procedures without anesthesia. Many never left alive. After the war, much of the research remained hidden for decades. Today, the site serves as a museum, a reminder of how scientific knowledge without ethics can become one of humanity's darkest weapons. The elephant's foot deep beneath reactor number 4 lies one of the most dangerous objects ever created, the elephant's foot. Formed when molten nuclear fuel mixed with concrete, sand, and metal during the Chernobyl disaster, it solidified into a massive radioactive mass. When first discovered, spending only minutes nearby could deliver a lethal radiation dose. Today, radiation levels have declined significantly, but remain dangerous in close proximity. It stands as a silent reminder that some human-made disasters continue long after the headlines disappear. Outro from islands ruled by venomous snakes to lakes that preserve the dead. From the deepest place on Earth to disasters created by humanity itself. These locations remind us that our planet is both breathtaking and unforgiving. Some places inspire adventure. Others demand respect. Which of these places shocked you the most? Let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed this documentary, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more incredible stories from around the world, because sometimes the most unbelievable places are completely real.